GPT. Asking it to give a better speech, read that speech. Network is slow here, and I get it. So I have to make up something. So I am not able to go to read the speech. Reduce the expectation scheme. So, belated 33rd anniversary to you, Joanne and Brad. Many more years to go. At the 35th anniversary, we will have a function like this. So, the thing I just want to say about Shabina and Kyle is, before I get carried away with my speech, I just want to thank my friends and family, without whom Sharda and Shabina won't be the way they are today. So, all my friends and family from, you may not find Bentonville, Arkansas, and Seattle. I have friends from there from 1992, and I have some friends I have from 1983. They have got a major influence in their lives. Without them, they won't be where they are. After my wife Shanta passed away, and without these friends, there is no way I would have brought them up the way they are. And my special thanks goes to Sumati and Mercy. And also to Vijay. Vijay actually went with Shabina and Kyle for shopping. I did not do a single thing. She made a trip to India, hung out with Shabina and Kyle, and torturous shopping. For me, it is torturous. Vijay always loves to spend the money. So she was having fun. So there is another special person who is not here. She is Sanka. She is one of the nannies. She is from Bulgaria. She is one of the main people in their lives. So from now, I can go through my own speech. And basically what I want to warn Kyle is, don't make Shabina cry. The reason, I will tell you why. You will appreciate it. So, even when Shanta was pregnant, Shabina was so impatient. She couldn't stay for 36 weeks, and she got out at 29 weeks. She's a preemie baby. And she was in the hospital for a month. She was not crying, and she is so lazy, she couldn't even breathe by herself. And after a month, she came home. The freaking life became more interesting. Especially from for Sharada. Anytime we go on a long drives, Shabina will sit in the car seat, will cry non-stop. Sharda has to put up with that. So it's okay when it's only Sharda was suffering. But when we were at home, if anybody visits, Shabina will start crying non-stop. The problem with crying non-stop is after some time, she will start to throw up. So at that point, we were living in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So what happened is, one of the apartments where I was staying there, and somebody basically scratched my car and broke the windshield and everything. Then we were thinking that there is somebody don't like us. But the thing is, when I was writing the speech, I realized it. It must be one of my neighbors who just want us to get out of that place because they couldn't take Shabina crying non-stop. To add to the throwing up part of it, I had to run away from Winston-Salem to other end of the country, Seattle, because the apartment owner had to change the whole carpet. I'm a cheap ass. I hid from him, ran away from North Carolina to Seattle. That's how we ended up here. That is the story. People, I tend not to put her down, so I say because of a .com we came here, nothing to do with a .com. It's all because of Shabina. So, the thing is, I can see Joanne is start to worry. Joanne, basically, Shabina's emotional progression happened. It's really, really good. So, from crying Shabina, she became a worrying Shabina. She started to worry about anything and everything when she became 4 or 5 years old. So she will not let her mother go away anywhere. Oh, what will happen if you go here, if it happens? What will you do? Go, this happens, kind of a thing. All the time she will start to worry. So the worrying part is like so irritating. So even when we go to Hawaii for snorkeling, Sharda will be enjoying the snorkeling and Shabina will be scratching us and say, "Where is Amma? Where is Amma?" She will basically worrying about her mother, keep nagging. So, Kyle, don't worry. She got graduated from the worrying level to the caring level. This is the story which frustrated me. I was so upset about Shabina's caring. This is the real story happened in Tahiti after Shabina got engaged. After Kyle proposed to her, Shabina. The next day, for whatever reason, in Tahiti we were having a scooter riding around Tahiti all over the place. For some reason, we ended up with one scooter and one helmet. I am the only licensed driver there. So I had to take Kyle from some place to some place. Shabina was caring for Kyle so much. That will make you cry, Joanne. So basically she fought with me. Duh, you don't need helmet. Kyle needs the helmet. So basically she pulled the helmet from me and just made sure Kyle had the helmet. And she told Kyle, "Don't ever give the helmet to my dog. Keep it. At least without the helmet, that dude can drive carefully." That is the reason she told me. So that's what it is, a story of the helmet here. Now, Kyle. How well Kyle fits into the Ryan friends and family. The first time we met Kyle is the Snowmageddon was happening and Mitra got married, and when we were having a throwing party for Mitra in downtown Seattle. So all our family friends were there, but as all the Indians used to do those times, we used only a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry. So none of the four-wheel drives. Only person who had the four-wheel drive is Kyle. That is the first time we met Kyle. So Kyle had to put all our friends and family in his car and drive through the snow to the restaurant. And Kyle was driving so carefully and he didn't want to upset. So even in the restaurant, that is the first time I met him, and basically most of our friends met Kyle on that restaurant, and we teased Kyle so much. And even after that, she was sticking with Shabina, proved his endurance. Awesome job. Yeah, happy that you are part of our family. And the thing is, one of the final stories I'm going to say is, like, one thing I really regret not traveling with Kyle and Shabina or not being with them in India is one story goes back at least 20 years back. When Sharda and Shabina in 2005, we were in India. In one of the hotels we were staying there, Shanta left these two characters in the hotel room and went to work out. When my wife came back and she smelled smoke. So there was a matchbox in the room and these two people were playing with the matchbox. And they lit the fire and somehow they put down the fire, still the smoke was there. So my wife was smarter than me, she figured out this is what happening. And at the same time, she doesn't want to sacrifice going out and doing exercise and want to leave them in the room. So she called me and told me. Then what I did is, I called one of my friends and he called the room and basically pretended to be the hotel manager. And he had a call with Sharda and Shabina for 15 minutes. And one good thing is they did not rat on each other. They were almost crying, they will not do it anymore. They were literally shitting there in their diapers. So, the thing is, then when Kyle and Shabina started going to India, I was thinking I should be doing something to scare the shit out of Kyle. So there is a missed opportunity there. So this missed opportunity I'm going to say is Shabina and Kyle were traveling with my mom in the southern part of India. They went to a Hindu temple. So in the temple, what happened is my mother made special arrangements. So the priest comes there, give them flowers, give them the garlands and everything. So Kyle was really worried. If I were there, I would have told Kyle, man, this is the Hindu wedding. Your wedding is over. You are going to have only reception in this life. I missed the golden opportunity. But hopefully, there is a lot more years to go. I will get back to you, Kyle and Shabina. So, I'm really happy to you are Kyle and Bastian, part of my family. I felt really close, and I've been teasing Brad and Joanne so much, and they are putting up with my shit. So it is really fun hanging out with them, and I'm really happy to be part of the family, and happy married life to Kyle and Shabina. Thank you very much for being part of our family.